Hi, I'm Linda. I'm here to work with you at home with your young readers. Let's get to our question. My daughter has a learning disability, and I'm concerned the reading program her school uses is ineffective. Can you recommend a good program? I wish I could recommend a good program. I can't because I don't know enough about her reading strengths and what weaknesses we need to address. So I cannot recommend a specific program without that information. However, I can tell you that there's been a lot of good research on what excellent intervention programs for reading, what characteristics they have. And I can say that I've read the research on this, and it's also my personal experience that a good intervention program has three parts. It has phonological awareness and phonemic awareness all the way to manipulating phonemes. That's the first one. The second one it has a strong phonics scope and sequence. The third one it has lots of opportunities for children to apply whatever they learn in their phonics program. Now, of those, you probably know what a phonics program is, and it's very likely that most parents, all parents know that you need lots of opportunities to read. But what lots of parents don't know is what is phonological awareness and what is phonemic awareness? We don't have enough time to go into it in depth, but I think if you think in terms of phonological and phonemic awareness parts of a curriculum, they're always oral and they deal with parts of words. Let me explain a little further. The easiest phonological awareness parts of words to deal with are syllables. So we teach children to count syllables, to segment syllables. What are the syllables in computer? Computer. That's segmenting. If I ask a student, I'm going to give you 3 syllables and you're going to tell me what the word is, accomplish. And the student would say accomplish, of course, if that's in the student's vocabulary. That is really easy for most students. For lots of struggling readers, what we call onset and rhyme is not quite so easy. In fact, it can be very difficult. And what that is we teach children to blend 2 parts of a word. The part that's before the vowel, for example, in the word shirt, I would say, I'm going to give you 2 parts of a word. What's the word? Sh-ert. And the student would say shirt. That means that they have not just one word, I'd have to give lots of words, but if they can do that easily with a number of words, then they have accomplished onset and rhyme. They're accomplished at that level. The next level of phonological awareness is phonemes. Phonemes are the smallest unit of sound in a word that make a difference for meaning. Segmenting and blending are the easiest skills for phonemic awareness. So you want to make sure that your program has your children segment and blend phonemes a lot until they're very good at it. Segmenting is, as I told you, b, oot are the sounds in boot. And blending is if I give you 3 sounds, what's the word? F, R, and the word is farm. Now, the most important thing that an intervention program will do is make sure all those are in place, but not stop there. Because phoneme manipulation is what most, especially older students who struggle, need help with. And that is adding, deleting, and substituting. Just going to give you a little taste of that. If I say the word is boot, what's boot without the t? I've now deleted a sound and I expect the student to be able to say boo. That's what boot is without the t. I can add sounds if I have ache. What's ache if I put a b on the front? It's bake. So that's adding and deleting. And then substituting would be What sound changes between bake and back? Or I can say, what sound do I have to put in to change bake to back? And the student would say, I have to take out the A and I have to put in an A. So even though that may sound complex, you must make sure that your student's program has strong phonological and phonemic awareness. Lots of reading and strong phonics program. Thanks for this question. If you have more reading questions, send them on. Please take care and have fun reading with your child.
For more information about teaching reading, please visit www.readingrockets.org.